Still with us, attorneys Adante Pointer and Misty Marris. Adante, what a pleasant way to hear cross-examination, but then you hear the defense attorney say, hey, I know you. Usually I wouldn't ask a why question on cross, which is correct, but I know you. Why is documentation important? I really like this style. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, I think this criminal defense attorney is excellent. She's been making a lot of points, succinct with her questioning, but also she built up the witness, so what she looks to elicit from this witness in terms of her testimony later, she's also built up herself, because she clearly shows and exhibits that she's very familiar with the sheriff's office and has law enforcement background. So she's almost standing toe-to-toe with these witnesses as it relates to her going back and forth and being inquisitive, but also knowing the answer that she's going to get and expects to get, and then she delivers. So I think this attorney's doing an excellent job making points. The question still resolves or remains to be seen. Enough points to overcome these charges, because this defendant, you know, these are like 3 charges you could probably have all combined in one, and he's up against it. And the charges, frankly, belie the way he looks in court. He presents as somebody that you see at a golf course, maybe having a couple of drinks after a round or two. He doesn't present as somebody that would have domestic violence in the sense of lighting someone on fire and then also sexually assaulting them. I mean, his demeanor in court doesn't belie that. Of course, we've seen psychopaths before brought to justice. So remains to see how this all pans out.
You're right. Toe-to-toe, I like that description, because you notice she was also standing very close to that witness. All right, Misty, weigh in. If you're doing this cross-examination, what type of information are you trying to pull out from this experienced law enforcement captain?
I think what we're all seeing is the foundation being laid to the veracity of the investigation itself. Here, the questions are about why is it important to document your file? Isn't that so critical because you can forget? The questions are laying the foundation to go where we know the defense will go. They're going to talk about failures in the investigation and try to use that to raise reasonable doubt.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Thank you, Adante Pointer and Misty Marris, for joining me this hour. So appreciate your expertise.